The orange testicle in roller skates, and the floating lies. America's most dangerous. Delusion. There's something deeply rotten about the way this country excuses the madness of a man who once holds nuclear codes, but can't seem to handle basic logic. The orange testicle in roller skates recently decided to unleash one of his usual carnival acts of delusion, this time claiming that random boats floating out at sea were somehow drug boats. No evidence, no investigation, no credible intelligence. Just his mouth running faster than the truth could ever keep up. And here's the kicker. His followers, as predictable as seagulls around a trash barge, immediately hit the internet digging up ancient footage from the 1980s showing Cuban drug boats, waving them around online like that somehow proves their orange messiah right. Never mind the timeline. Never mind reality. In their world, evidence is whatever meme they can find that fits the narrative. This isn't patriotism, it's mass hypnosis with Wi-Fi. The rest of us are watching this circus, wondering how far America has to sink before the rest of the world stops pretending this is just politics. Let's call it what it is. Dangerous disinformation from a man who's done more harm to democracy than most dictators could dream of. And somehow, nobody in power has decided to put handcuffs on him yet. If anyone else had done even a fraction of what he's done, they'd be behind bars or in an orange jumpsuit that actually matches their personality. But the orange testicle in roller skates. He gets another rally, another microphone, another shot at rewriting history while his supporters chant like they're part of some deranged gospel revival. It's insane. No, it's worse. It's insulting. Because the same people screaming law and order every time someone protests police violence are the first to bend over backward when their cult leader breaks every law known to man. The hypocrisy is radioactive. And let's not forget that this isn't just some verbal blunder about boats. When this man speaks, people get hurt. His words have consequences, deadly ones. Calling innocent vessels drug boats without proof isn't just reckless. It's dangerous. It paints targets on civilians, inflames border tensions, and feeds the paranoia of a base already drowning in conspiracy theories. These are the same minds who believed that drinking bleach was medicine, that a lost election was stolen, and that violence in the name of one bloated ego somehow counts as patriotism. And now, they're convinced that random boats equal narco-trafficking because the orange testicle in roller skates said so. What's worse, no one in his administration or the political swamp that birthed this creature has paid a real price for it. Not one. From human rights violations at the border to inciting insurrections, to tearing up international agreements like toilet paper, it's been a non-stop list of crimes against common sense and humanity. Yet they all walk free. If anyone else, any ordinary citizen, were accused of blowing up boats, spewing false accusations about foreign vessels, or inciting harm, they'd be branded a terrorist and rot in prison. But not him. Apparently, justice takes coffee breaks when the guilty party has a gold-plated toilet and a fan base that worships chaos. What we're witnessing isn't just political corruption. It's moral decay. A sickness that's been normalized by cowardly politicians too scared to lose their seats, by media that thrives on outrage clicks, and by citizens too hypnotized by red hats to see the bodies piling up in the background. The international community is watching this clown show, shaking their heads, and yet no one, no world leader, has had the courage to act. They treat him like a bad dream America needs to wake from on its own, instead of a global threat spreading faster than disinformation on social media. If another world leader ordered military action or justified violence based on lies, the global response would be swift. Sanctions, trials, tribunals. Yet when the orange testicle in roller skates plays dictator, the world shrugs. He's the spoiled kid who gets away with burning down the house because everyone's afraid of being called unfair. The problem isn't just him anymore. It's the millions of people enabling him. People who think a Facebook post from 1983 is proof, who treat propaganda like gospel, who confuse loyalty with lunacy. These folks will defend his every lie until the day the country collapses under their denial. They think this is patriotism, but what they're really protecting is corruption wrapped in a flag. Meanwhile, real patriots, people who still believe in truth, justice, and accountability, are exhausted. We're tired of asking why he's not behind bars, tired of demanding that the system do what it's supposed to do, because laws supposedly apply to everyone, seated president or not, former president or not, human or orange blob in roller skates. It shouldn't matter. And let's not forget the absurdity of it all. The same crowd that screamed, "Lock her up," for emails that amounted to less than a parking ticket now makes excuses for a man with mountains of evidence against him. From fraud to obstruction to violent incitement, he's a one-man crime spree, yet the justice system keeps finding ways to delay and review. If this isn't proof that the system is rigged, I don't know what is. So yes, it's insane. Insane that the media still treats his nonsense like legitimate news. Insane that supporters share fake videos like holy scripture. Insane that world leaders pretend this isn't their problem too. The orange testicle in roller skates is a global embarrassment, an unpunished criminal whose words fuel hate, division, and danger. But the bigger insanity is that we, the people, keep tolerating it. We keep waiting for justice like it's some optional feature of democracy instead of its foundation. We let the powerful rewrite morality while the rest of us are told to stay calm and trust the process. No more calm, no more patience. The truth doesn't need a campaign slogan, and the law doesn't need a permission slip to act. Either justice applies to everyone, or it means nothing at all. The orange testicle in roller skates has already proven what happens when we let power go unchecked. Innocent people pay the price, and reality becomes optional. So let's call this what it is: a national disgrace with global consequences, because when a leader lies about boats, people die. When lies become law, democracy becomes theater, and when justice hides behind politics, corruption wins. It's time for accountability, not excuses, not partisan nonsense, not social media wars. Real accountability. Because if this was anyone else, they'd already be sitting in a cold cell wondering where their life went wrong. Follow, like, and share this video to stay connected, and I appreciate all of you. Love always, Santiago DC Maria, the queen of crowning thoughts, because I speak without filters and say it like it is.